Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Pro Strategy Football 2023, NFL 2022 Week 1 sim highlights and stats. This is a mod season that can be downloaded after the purchase of the game. The game can be purchased on Steam for $19.99. Comes with a generic NFL and NCAA season with generic players. However, you can download NFL mod seasons from 1940 to the present, which include the 2022 projected ratings for players and teams, for absolutely free. Or if you'd like to tinker, you can create your own teams. Heck, you can even create your high school team. The sky is the limit, so enjoy. All right, let's get to our Week 1 simulation. When we sim the game, we will not reveal the score. We will just go to the highlights, so there'll be some suspense. We'll start with the Thursday night game. In reality, Buffalo crushed the Rams in LA. Let's find out. And let's go to the highlights. Buffalo, Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium. Here we go to the highlights. Buffalo looks like they're going to score first. Motion, Allen, Knox, touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
So Josh Allen, short pass to Knox. Rams come downfield. Stafford rolls a bit. He's throwing for the end zone.
Complete.
Higbee, there's another
That's
score.
A touchdown.
So it's 7-6. Buffalo missed the extra point. Here's a field goal attempt by Buffalo. It's good.
It's good.
So it's 9-7 Bills. Rams look to take the lead. Stafford, corner of the end zone. Cup.
That's a touchdown.
Extra point good, 14-9. Long field goal attempt here for Buffalo towards the end of the first half. That's going to sneak through.
It's good.
So it's 14-12. Josh Allen's going to take it in himself.
That's a touchdown.
Oh, it's only the second quarter. Wow, a lot of scoring here in the first half. Stafford, Jefferson, touchdown. It's a score-a-palooza. We're going to have to get the pause button in here in a second. Let's pause it for a second. So right now we have it 21-19. Rams like this a little better than what actually happened. 18 seconds left in the first half. Sire0329 has joined us here. He says, I love the reveal part. Did the last one have that? No, it didn't. So you can go through the highlights. The only thing I have to do, I thought I wanted to pause between highlights, and I know there's a way to do it, but so I could just go through the drive real quick. Richie, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. So it's 21-19 with 18 seconds left in the first half. The Rams have the lead. Josh Allen in shotgun here. That's intercepted by Wagner. That sets up a Rams long field goal. The kick is up. And good. 24-19. Let's pause it here. So now we're in the third quarter. The Rams have another field goal attempt, trying to make it a 27-19 lead. 58-yard attempt. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. That's not a 58-yard attempt. That's going to be good.
It's good.
27-19. Let's pause it here. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Rams looking to punch in another one. I formation. Touchdown to Robinson. Stafford to Robinson.
Touchdown.
34-19. 6:44 left in the fourth quarter. Bills trying to mount a tremendous comeback here. Allen, they pick up the rush.
Complete.
Touchdown to Knox.
That's a touchdown.
34-25. Josh Allen again. The Bills have the ball. 3rd and 4 on the Buffalo 26. Most likely this is going to be a turnover. Allen looking. He throws. That's a pick.
Intercepted.
Along with the interception. The Rams definitely like this much better than reality. Rams are going to punch in and put this game away most likely. 2:25 to play in the 4th quarter. Williams fumbles. Edmonds going to run the other way. What a break for Buffalo. Is there a Heidi Bowl in this game? Bills now, 1:01 left in the game. Allen out of shotgun under duress, throws for the pylon, touchdown to Diggs.
That's a touchdown.
This is it. 34-32. The Rams will take a knee. And that's the ball game.
4th down.
So the Rams, again, like this result than what happened in real life. In real life, Buffalo beat them, I believe, 31-10. So the Bills score 32 points in our simulation. The Rams, 34. Matthew Stafford, player of the game, 19 of 30, 244 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He threw for 14 first downs. He rushed 4 times for -4 yards. Let's go to the stats here. Buffalo had 421 yards in total offense. The Rams, 404. Quickly, the Bills stats. That is not the right picture of Josh Allen. We'll have to fix that. 30 of 46, 317, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. He was sacked once for 7 yards of loss. Stafford, we already showed you. John Woodford was 1 for 1 for 7 yards. Rushing, Cam Akers, 30 for 170 yards. You didn't really see that in the highlights because he didn't really score a touchdown. 11 first down, so they had a huge run game. Buffalo really didn't throw the ball too much. In fact, run the ball too much. Singletary, 7 for 65. Josh Allen, again, that's not the right picture of Josh Allen, 7 for 46. As Sire says, it kind of looks like him. Let's go to the receiving. Leading receiver for the Bills, Gabriel Davis, 8 for 94. Stephon Diggs, 7 for 80. Singletary, 7 for 55. Touchdowns, 1 for Diggs, 2 for the tight end, Knox. For the Rams, Cooper Kupp, 9 for 100. He had a touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 4 for 79. He had a touchdown. Allen Robinson, 3 for 16. He had a touchdown. And Van Jefferson had a touchdown of 16 yards. Defense, leading tackler for the Rams, Fuller and Ramsey with 8 apiece. There was 1 sack by the Rams, Ashawn Robinson. The interceptions for the Rams, Wagner, Long had the interceptions. For Buffalo, leading tacklers with 8, Edmonds and White. They had 3 sacks, Von Miller, Oliver, and Jones. Fumble recovery, Edmonds. No interceptions. All right. Let's go kicking game. Tyler Bass, 2 for 2 for Buffalo at a 57-yard field goal. 3 for 2 for extra points. The Rams, Matt Gay. Again, I don't know if that's the right photo of Matt Gay. 2 for 2 for field goals, 4 for 4 for extra points, long field goal, 50. So let's now go back and sim the other games. So again, Buffalo with 32 points. In actuality, it was a 31-10 game. Bills. The Bills fall to defeat Rams 34, Buffalo 32. Now my beloved Patriots taking on Miami in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. Let's sim it. And let's go to the I want to pause the highlights, so let's pause it right here. first quarter, Nick Folk is setting up for a field goal of 49 yards to give the Patriots a 3-0 lead. 72% chance Hoyer to hold. Looks good.
It's good.
So it's 3-0 Patriots on the field goal. This will not bode well. Probably a turnover here. Matt Jones going to throw out of his end zone with a 5 wide receivers set. Shotgun. Jones looking. Throws. Picked by Roberts. That's going to set up Miami point blank range. Still 3-0 Patriots. 6:53 to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 5. Teddy Bridgewater. Interesting. Bridgewater's quarterbacking in this sim. He's in shotgun. 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and Edmonds, the lone running back. Shotgun snap to Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater all day in the world. Throws. Touchdown to Waddle.
That's a touchdown.
It's now 7-3. The kick was good. So Nick Folk, with 2:44 left in the first quarter, will try to bring the Patriots to within 1. This is a 60-yard field goal attempt. 33-17. Did I do that right? No, 50. 50-yarder. It is up. He struck it well. No, he shanked it.
No good.
Shanked it in short. 7-3, 2:38 to play in the first quarter. Miami has the ball, 1st and 10 at their 40. Let's see if this is a big play or an interception. Bridgewater under center, back to pass. He's going to throw the post. It is caught to Wilson. He is off to the races. The horse has left the barn. No one's bringing him back. That's a Nesty plunge. A big play.
That's a touchdown.
Bridgewater to Cedric Wilson, 60 yards, and the score. Extra point was good. It's 14-3. Matt Jones now leads the Patriots down to the Miami 12. It's 1st and 5 with 6:33 to play in the first half. Jones under center. Bourne, Myers to the top. Henry and Parker to the bottom. Henry the tight end. Harris the lone setback. It's a blitz. They pick it up. Jones throws. Touchdown to Myers.
That's a touchdown.
Extra point. No good, or they went for 2 and didn't get it. So 14-9. 43 seconds left in the half. Chip shot field goal here for Sanders. It is right through.
It's good.
17-9 Miami. Third quarter, Miami looking to punch it in. 3rd and goal from the New England 3. Run formation for Miami. I formation. Patriots playing run defense. Motion for the Dolphins. Bridgewater to throw. Touchdown to Hill.
That's a touchdown.
3-yard touchdown to Tariq Hill. Miami extends their lead 24-9. Mac Jones in shotgun. 3rd and 9. At the Patriot 42. Dolphins playing zone here. 3 wideouts and a tight end for New England. Parker to the top with Henry, the tight end. To the bottom, Myers and Slater. Montgomery, the lone setback, with Jones in shotgun. Let's see if this is a turnover. Jones throws. Yes, it is. That's a pick. Jones to Jones. Brandon Jones with the interception of Mac Jones. 3:10 to play in the third quarter. Field goal attempt by Sanders. This is a chip shot, 26 yards. That kick is through.
It's good.
27-9. House of Horrors continue for the Patriots here in Miami. Patriots need this touchdown. We're in the fourth quarter, 12-17 to play. Patriots trail 27-9. Mac Jones has led them. 1st and goal to the Miami 3. 2 tight ends set. Harris the lone setback. Jones barks out the signals. Harris up the middle. Great blocking. He's in like Flynn. Nesty plunge of 3 yards for Damian Harris. It's now 27-15. 11-12 left in the game. Bridgewater under center. 2nd and 10. Will it be a big play or a turnover? Bridgewater calls for motion. Teddy back to pass. It's intercepted by Wilson. Wilson's racing towards the end zone. So Bridgewater is picked off by Mac Wilson. Patriots, this is huge now. Patriots could not convert that turnover into a touchdown. Nick Folk will attempt another field goal. This will be a 40-yarder. If he makes it, it will be 27-18. The snap, the place, the kick. He struck it well. It's good.
It's good.
So Folk with a 40-yarder. 27-18. Sanders will try to make it 30-18 with 2:41 left in the game. Pretty much putting it out of the Patriots' reach. Field goal attempt will be 38 yards. Patriots put some pressure there, but Sanders gets the kickoff. That's going to sneak through.
It's good.
30-18. It looks like Miami is going to go on to win this game. Patriots down 12. 2:01 left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Pats at the Miami 34. Mac Jones needs to throw and throw quickly. Motion for the Patriots, bottom of the screen. Jones back to pass. Post pattern. Slater, he's going in. Touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
34 yards. Mac Jones to Matthew Slater. 30-25. Sanders with a 55-yard field goal attempt. Patriots come after it. Sanders struck it low. I think he shanked it. No, it's good.
It's good.
He sneaks it through the right upright. 33-25. 11 seconds left in the game. It's all academic. Jones looking to throw the ball deep. Scrambling, throwing it up on a wing and a prayer. Are they going to score? Unbelievable!
That's a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. Here's the onside kick. We're knotted at 33, or he's going to kick it away. Unbelievable! A Hail Mary. The Patriots tie it. Moser, will he go all the way? Fumble, but that's going to be... We're going to overtime. We are in overtime now. What a game for the Patriots and Dolphins. A Hail Mary by Mac Jones to Slater. And now Nick Folk with 7:58 left in overtime. I believe if he makes this, he will win. Philip Cook has joined us. Phil Cook or Koch. Is there a 46 defense in this game? I believe so. I don't remember. This is it. What a comeback for the Patriots. I hope this is the way the game goes tomorrow in reality or today. That's the game. He makes it.
It's good.
44-yard attempt. I think that is it, folks. No, the Dolphins. And they got those strange playoff rules now. So the Dolphins win. I don't know what the playoff rules are anymore. And that is over. So the Dolphins blow the lead, come back. The Patriots kick a field goal in overtime. I think the other team has a possession also, no matter what. So they got their possession. Touchdown. 39-36. Teddy Bridgewater, player of the game, 25 of 35. One pick, 315 yards, 4 touchdowns. He threw for 17 first downs. As World's Worst Gamer, the Dolphins won, guys. The Dolphins won. So it's a game, folks. It's a game. We're just having some fun with it. Let's quickly go to some stats. And the stats, Patriots, 453 yards. Miami, 440. Time of possession, Miami had 6 more minutes in time of possession. Defense, not so much for either team. New England, Mac Jones threw 43 times, completing 23, 390 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, was sacked once for 6 yards of loss. Miami, Teddy Bridgewater, player of the game, we already told you, 25 of 35, 315, 4 touchdowns and a pick. He was sacked once for 8 yards of loss. Smelly Wrestling Geek, how you doing, my friend? He says, if a team gets a field goal, the other team gets a possession to attempt to get a touchdown. Yeah, they change it up a bit. I thought both teams get a possession no matter what happens now. Me personally, I think there should be ties in the regular season. I really don't care about a tie. Playoffs should be the overtime. Let's quickly go to the rushing for Miami. Leading rusher, Edmonds, 26 for 108. His long run was 40 yards. New England leading rusher, Harris, 16 for 49. He did have a touchdown. Receiving, New England, Hunter Henry, 6 for 76. They'll be happy if they really get that out of him. Parker, 5 for 83. Touchdown receptions by Jacoby Myers. And then Matthew Slater had 2 touchdowns, including the Hail Mary at the end of the game. Waddle, leading receiver for the Dolphins, 8 for 99. He had a touchdown receptions. Hill had a touchdown reception. Edmonds had a touchdown reception. And Cedric Wilson with a touchdown reception. Defense. Brandon Jones, 9 tackles, led the Dolphins. No sacks on Mac Jones. 1 sack on Mac Jones. Wilkins. 2 interceptions for the Dolphins. Jones and Roberts. Patriots. Matt Judon with 10 tackles, followed by Bentley with 9. Sacks. Barmore had a sack. Interception. Mac Wilson. Kicking. Nick Folk, 3 of 4. 1 for 1 for extra points. Miami. Jason Sanders, 4 for 4. For field goals, 3 for 3 for extra points. Now Green Bay, Minnesota. Let's sim it out. It's complete. Let's go to the highlights. I like Green Bay on the road here. Green Bay, this is a long field goal attempt. Does it have the leg? No, short.
No good.
58-yard attempt, as I stated, no good. 6:31 to play in the first quarter. Minnesota, 1st and 10 at their 48. Cousins under center. Let's see what Cousins does against a zone defense. Cousins to throw, under duress. He zips it downfield. That's a pick-a-palooza.
Intercepted.
Savage with the interception. Can Green Bay take advantage of it? 15 minutes. The start of the second quarter, Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. 5 wide receivers set. Lazard, Cobb, Hill, Watkins, and I think that's Watson on the top. Let's see what Aaron Hill does. Motion for the Packers. It's a run to Hill. Touchdown. A little run out of the stretch. 4 yards. 7-0. Rodgers makes it 14-0 with a touchdown toss to Tanya. 14-0 for the Packers. 1:20 left in the half. Cousins in shotgun, 5 wide receivers set. Ball at the Green Bay 46. Motion for the Vikings. Here's the shotgun. Cousins under duress. The wide receiver screen is picked off by Stokes. Green Bay might add some points here before the half. 47 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 7. Rodgers in shotgun. Cobb and Lazard to the bottom. Watkins, and I want to say that's Watson to the top. Jones alone, running back. Shotgun snap to Aaron Rodgers. It's a blitz by Minnesota. They don't get there. This is a touchdown toss to Watkins.
That's a touchdown.
Green Bay hammering the Vikings. 11 seconds left. The Vikings are able to get in field goal range. Try to put some points up before the half. They're down 21-0. This will be a 54-yard field goal attempt by Joseph. The snap, the kick. It has the distance.
It's good.
So the 54-yarder by Greg Joseph is good. Start of the third quarter. 21-3. Cousins under center. 4 wideouts. Cooks the lone running back. This might be an interception here.
Interception.
And it is. He tried for
There's
a quick
flag
hitter.
on the play.
There's a flag on the play, but the pick stands. Alexander with the interception. Green Bay looks like they're going to take advantage of this. 2nd and 6 from the Minnesota 12. 2 tight ends set for the Packers. Everyone up in the box for the Vikings. Rodgers under center. Hands it to Jones. Jones busts up the middle, through and in. That's a Nesty plunge for Aaron Jones. A 12-yard jaunt into the end zone. Green Bay running away with this thing. 28-3. Cousins trying to bring the Vikings back. 10:57 left in the third quarter. 1st and goal at the Packer 3. Cousins in shotgun. 5 wide receivers. Motion for the Vikings. Cousins, quick hitter to Raygor. He's in.
That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. 3 yards. 28-10. Packers coming right downfield. 6:03 to play in the third quarter. Ball at the Minnesota 14. 2 tight ends set for Green Bay. Man coverage for the Vikings. Rodgers under center. Rodgers play action fake. Pumps. Has all day in the world. Throws for the touchdown. Hitting Jones
That's a touchdown.
out of the backfield for 14 yards. Rodgers having one heck of a football game. 35-10. 4:27 to play in the third quarter. Cousins. 5 wide receivers set. 2nd and 10 at the Green Bay 28. Shotgun. Cousins. Quick throw.
Complete.
Jefferson on the slant. No one's catching him. Flag on the play.
That's a touchdown.
Probably was on the Packers. The touchdown
There's a flag
counts.
on the play.
It's now 35-17. Joseph will attempt a 56-yard field goal to put the Packers up. To pull the Vikings to within 35-20. Early fourth quarter. 65. Oh, the Vikings jumped. He misses the field goal. Packers will decline most likely.
Wide right. There's a flag on the play.
So he misses the 56-yard field goal attempt. Packers now will attempt, and it's going to be academic here. 2 minutes left in the game. Packers look like they're going to win 38-17. Short field goal for Crosby. Love puts it down, and Crosby puts it through.
It's good.
33 seconds left. They take a knee. This ball game's over. Aaron Jones, that's not the right picture of Aaron Jones, I don't think. Again, when there's multiple names, you got to put a number on or something. That's not the right picture of Aaron Jones, I don't think. 31 rushes, 197 yards, a touchdown, 3 rushing first downs, 4 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown. So the Packers go into Minnesota. I took the Packers in my office pool. They win 38-17. Let's check out the stats. Packers with 429 yards of offense. Cousins and the Vikings only 265. Packers had the ball. Holy cow, 43 minutes. Wow. Green Bay, let's go to the passing. Aaron Rodgers, 24-39, 61% completion, 231, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Cousins, 20 of 37, 54% completions, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, that's a killer, and was sacked once. Minnesota rushing. Cook rushed 11 times for 29 yards. That won't get it done. Aaron Jones, again, that's not the right photo of Aaron Jones. Player of the game, 197 yards, a touchdown on the ground. Hill had a touchdown on the ground. When they had that stretch formation, he ran out of the stretch. Receiving for the Packers, Lazard 5 for 46. Tanyan 5 for 28 and a touchdown. Aaron Jones had a touchdown out of the backfield receiving. And Sammy Watkins. The Vikings, Thielen, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. 4 for 81. Jefferson 4 for 49 and a touchdown. Rager had a touchdown reception. Defense, leading tackler, Harrison Smith, the strong safety, with 13. The one sack for Minnesota was Blacklock. No interceptions. No fumble recoveries. Green Bay leading tackler, Campbell, with 9. One sack was by Clark. 3 interceptions. Stokes, Savage, and Alexander. Crosby was 1 for 2 for field goals, 5 for 5 for extra points. Joseph was 1 for 2 for field goals for the Vikings, 2 for 2 for extra points. And let's go back to passing there. So the Packers win. I'm feeling good about that. On to Baltimore and the Jets. I picked Baltimore. I picked Baltimore in my office pool. I'd like to say hello to World's Worst Gamer, Audie Murphy, Pops Reviews. Check out that wonderful channel, Pops Reviews. We got to have him on soon with a chat with Al when we next do a chat with Al. It's been a little while. Smelly Wrestling Geek, Sire0329, Phil Cook or Koch, Richie L. Hope all is well. All right. Baltimore and the Jets. Let's find out what happens. Let's go to the highlights. I like Baltimore big. Tucker, field goal attempt. Puts it up. That looks pretty good to me. It's good.
It's good.
52-yarder. 3-0 Ravens. Now the Jets look to tie it with a 55-yarder of their own. Zerlin with the kick. Flacco to hold. He struck that pretty well. That's good.
It's good.
So it's a 3-3 game with 5:55 to play in the first quarter. 2nd and 9. Jackson. Lamar Jackson in shotgun. Again, this looks to be a turnover most likely. Motion for the Ravens. Jackson pumps, throws, picked off. Reed might go coast to coast. He will. The pickoff, the interception, and the touchdown. Jets take the lead. As Jackson's intercepted by J.D. Reed. 10-3 Jets. Ravens have it 2nd and 5 at the New York 49. 2 tight end set. Dobbins alone. Setback. Lamar Jackson under center. Motion for the Ravens. Jackson to throw all day in the world. Pumps. Looks. He's throwing deep to the sidelines. Complete to Bateman. That's a TD, my friends.
That's a touchdown.
If the extra point's good, it's tied at 10. 49-yard touchdown toss. Jackson to Bateman. 10-10 game. 8:40 mark in the first half. 4th and 5. Field goal by Tucker of 36 yards. Tucker. He struck it good. It's through.
It's good.
Ravens will take the lead. 13-10, 3:38 to play in the first half. Jets have it 1st and goal at the Baltimore 14, so there must have been a penalty there. Jets go 4 wide, Moore and Wilson to the top, Davis and Berrios to the bottom. Hall the lone setback. Zach Wilson under center. Wilson to throw. That's a touchdown to Moore.
That's a touchdown.
Medium out. Extra point was good. 17-13, and here come the Jets once again right downfield with 10:46 to play in the third quarter. 2 tight end set for the Jets. 2nd and 9 from the Baltimore 10. Wilson under center. Under duress, throws, touchdown to Conklin.
That's a touchdown.
Of 10 yards. 24-13 Jets. Jets are feeling pretty good about themselves. Lamar Jackson trying to lead a comeback here. 2nd and goal for the Ravens at the New York 2. They're probably just going to pound this thing right in. Motion for the Ravens. Man coverage. Play action touchdown to Prochet. Or Proch. 2-yard toss. 24-20. Jets come downfield. 2:48 to play in the third quarter. 1st and goal. Wilson in shotgun. Motion for the Jets. Bottom of the screen. Wilson throws, lobs it. Touchdown to Wilson. The motion man gets the score. Jets 31-20. 9:27 left in the game. Another field goal attempt. A short one here for Zerlin to try to make it 34. It's good.
It's good.
Boy, I hope this doesn't happen tomorrow. I took the Ravens in my pool. 34-20, 14-point lead for the Jets. Lamar Jackson trying to lead the comeback here. 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the New York 13. Jackson in pistol. Throws Bateman touchdown as he gets to the pylon.
That's a touchdown.
That was a touchdown toss of 13 yards. 34-27, 2:18 left in the game. But the Jets have it. 1st and goal at the Baltimore 3, trying to put it away, folks, trying to put it away. Wilson hands it to Carter.
That's
To
a
the
touchdown.
left, 3 yards. Nesty plunge. Michael Carter spikes the ball. 41-27. Jackson needs a throw and throw quickly. That's picked by
Intercepted.
Gardner. He might go coast to coast. Gardner tripped up at the Baltimore 44. Jets will probably take a knee here, and they do. So New York holds serve at home, 41-27. I don't think that's the right picture of Zach Wilson. He looks like he put on some weight there. I don't think that's what Zach Wilson looks like. He could be. I don't know. I thought he had longer hair. This guy looks like a lineman. Look at the neck on him. Zach Wilson, 19-27, 236, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Player of the game. Let's quickly look at the stats. 394 for Baltimore in yards, 434. We've seen the trend of a lot of offense in week 1. Mark Jones has joined us. As I take a swig of water. How you doing, Mark? We'll have some boxing coming up on the channel soon. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, 23 of 33, 313, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Zach Wilson, I'm pretty sure that's not Zach Wilson's correct picture. 19-27, 70% completion, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Tremendous rating there, 134.18. Rushing for the Jets, Breece Hall, 22 carries, 167 yards. He averaged 7.6 yards a carry. He did fumble once, but not for a loss. His long run of 47 yards. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, 12 for 81. His long run was 13. Receiving for the Ravens, Rashard Bateman, 6 for 113, 2 touchdowns. James Prochet had a touchdown reception also. For the Jets, leading receiver, Garrett Wilson, 8 for 117. He had a touchdown reception, along with Elijah Moore and Tyler Conklin, the tight end, who has a man bun for a hairstyle. Defense for the Jets, leading tackler, Joyner with 9. Jets had 3 sacks. Williams had 1. Johnson had another. Myers the third. 2 interceptions for the Jets defense, Gardner and Reed. Reed took that touchdown. Interception turned it into a touchdown. For the Ravens, leading tackler with 7 was Humphrey. No sacks, no interceptions, no fumble recoveries. Kicking, Justin Tucker, 2 for 2 for field goals, 3 for 3 for extra points in a loss. Greg Zerlin, 2 for 2 for field goals, long of 55, 5 for 5 for extra points. Oh, we got games up here I missed. All right, let's get to these games. Because I started right underneath. Let's go to the top. Kansas City, Arizona. Kansas City on the road. I think they're going to crush them. Highlights. Full house backfield. Mahomes back to pass under duress. He throws. Touchdown to Hilaire.
That's a touchdown.
13 yards. Kansas City either missed the extra point or went for 2. They didn't get it, the extra point. or the 2-point conversion. 6-0. Kansas City has the ball. Mahomes in shotgun. Ball at the Arizona 28. This might be a touchdown toss. Against zone coverage, Mahomes all day in the world, throws for the pylon. Kelsey, the tight end, he's in like Flynn. Do they go for 2? If it's 14, they go for 2. They went for 2, they got it. 14-0. Murray trying to lead the Cardinals back with a 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 11, 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Motion for the Cardinals. Murray, good protection. Touchdown to Hopkins. Excellent protection.
That's a touchdown.
As Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins. Field goal attempt by Butker on 4th and 1 for Kansas City. 17-7.
It's good.
17-7. 4:12 to play in the first half. Kyler Murray and the Arizona offense, 3rd and 8 from their 37. Is this a big play or a pick? Murray, under duress, throws, picked off by Reed. Return to the Arizona 45. Will Mahomes and the... No, they don't take advantage of it. So, good job by the Arizona defense. As you can see, this is a highlight for the Arizona Cardinals, 1st and goal. Murray might throw a touchdown here. Rolls, throws, touchdown,
Complete.
Connor.
That's a touchdown.
So a big stand by the Cardinals defense. We move on into the third quarter. Kansas City leads 17-14. Arizona trying to tie it here with a 49-yard field goal attempt by Prater. 69% chance of making it. Prater, he's got the leg, and it's good. So we're not at 17. We got a ball game here, folks. 17-17, 6:33 to play in the game. Kyler Murray trying to lead the comeback as Arizona has it 2nd and 5 at the Kansas City 11. It's a handoff to Connor to the left. Great blocking.
That's a touchdown.
Gets to the outside. 11-yard touchdown jaunt. Cardinals with the extra point. 24-17. Mahomes and the Chiefs. 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for the Chiefs with 2:12 to play in the game at the Arizona 35. They're going 2 tight end set. 2 wideouts. The lone setback is Hilaire. Big 4th and 2. Mahomes, Hilaire is stuffed.
There's a flag on the play.
A yard loss. What a tackle by Fotu. 1:18 left in the game. Kansas City defense obviously held because Mahomes has it. 1st and 10 at the Arizona 47. This is either a deep touchdown toss or a pick. Shotgun for Mahomes. A lot of time for Patrick.
Complete.
A quick hook, and then more goes. After catching the ball, goes a long way. That's a lot of yak. Touchdown. Mahomes to Sky Moore. We're knotted at 24. This is for the win, folks. Arizona looking to win at home on opening day in the NFL. Field goal attempt, 53 yards. Does Prater have the leg for it, or are we going for overtime? Again, no politics in the chat. I will ban you. I swear to God I will ban you. I don't care who you are. Come on. Prater for the kick. He's got the leg, but he's going to shank it left.
Wide left.
We're going to OT. Second overtime game of week 1 that we've seen. 36 seconds left in overtime. 3rd and 5. Mahomes. This is going to be a fumble by Kansas City. Oh, a field goal probably would have won it. And now with 1 second left after a fumble, what a heartbreaking loss it could be for the Chiefs. Prater will attempt a 57-yard field goal. This is for the win. We could have a tie here. They don't get it off. Time expires. They did not have any timeouts. You can see Arizona with 0 timeouts. We have a tie. No politics. No politics. Please. We come here to have fun. We have a tie. 24-24. Kansas City fumbles in point-blank field goal range. Wow. And then Arizona could not rush the field goal team out in time. Let's go to the highlights. Can we just see that one highlight? Yes, we can. So I just want to see the drive here. Time expired. They get it. So 30 seconds. That was the fumble. Arizona with no timeouts left. And the time expires. Can we see the drive? No, they're not going to give us the drive. Mahomes in the 24-24 tie threw for 384 yards, 31 of 45, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Rushed 3 times for 21 yards. Wow. Let's go to the stats. Kansas City, 463 yards of offense. Arizona, 383, 24-24 tie. Oops, sorry about that. Mahomes, player of the game. We already went through his stats. He threw for 348 and 3 touchdowns. Kyler Murray, 20 of 27, 74%, 2 touchdowns a pick. He was sacked 3 times. See, usually I don't care what anyone talks about, but what happens when you talk politics, no one can have a civil discussion because if one person's on one side and the other person's on the other side, usually an argument takes place, and not civilly. So, I mean, I really don't care what you discuss in the chat as long as it's within reason and nothing bad. But, anyhow. There are other YouTube channels that you can go to for that stuff if you want. Rushing for the Cardinals, 101 yards for James Conner, 25 carries, a touchdown. He averaged 4 yards a carry. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 22 for 77. No touchdowns on the ground for Kansas City. Receiving for the Chiefs, Travis Kelce, 8 for 66, a touchdown. Moore had a touchdown reception, along with Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. Arizona, Hopkins, 8 for 126 and a touchdown. Connors, 1 for 10 for a touchdown. Wow, they fumbled. And I love all you guys. I'm not banning anyone. Don't worry. It's just because I thought an argument was starting up in the chat. So, I mean, it's just, everyone has differences of opinions on things. Respect other people's opinions. As long as they're not rude to you, don't be rude to them. Which no one was rude. So that's all right. I can't believe they fumbled the ball there. All right, let's go on. I'm enjoying this. I like doing this. I hope this isn't a tie game tomorrow, though. I have Kansas City in my office pool. Where are we going here? We got to go defense now, right? Golden with 11 tackles for Arizona. They had 4 sacks. J.J. Watt had 2. Fotu had 1. Zach Allen had 1. Fumble recovery by Fotu. That was in overtime. That was a killer there for the Chiefs. Big play by the Arizona Cardinals defense. For the Chiefs, Nick Bolton, 11 tackles, leading tackler. They had 3 sacks. Gay, Clark, Derek Nadi, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Interception by Justin Reed. Kicking game. Butker was 1 for 1. 2 for 1 for extra points. 1 for 2 for extra points. Dyslexia is a wonderful thing. Matt Prater, 1 for 2 for field goals. 3 for 3 for extra points. And that's how you get a 24-24 tie. Saints at Atlanta. I have New Orleans in my office pool. Okay, I have New Orleans in my office pool. All right, here we go. Let's sim it. Let's go to the highlights. New Orleans 2nd and 10 at the Atlanta 19. This looks like it's going to be a touchdown toss. Motion for the Saints. God, I love it. Winston actually gives it to Kamara out of shotgun. He goes to the left, gets to the sideline, and he is in. 19-yard jaunt for Alvin Kamara. Saints look to extend their lead 7-0. It's 1st and goal at the Atlanta 1. 2 tight end I formation set. This is a touchdown. And Winston brings it in himself with the sneak. Jameis Winston, 1-yard touchdown. 14-0. Atlanta looks to get on the board with a Koo field goal. Koo puts it up and through. It's a high Koo.
Good.
31 yards and good by Young Ho Koo. 14-3 New Orleans. New Orleans, 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 35. Winston under center against man coverage. It's a give to Kamara. Kamara fumbles. Oh, a big pop there. A big pop. He fumbles the ball. Atlanta takes over, and it looks like with 2 minutes to go in the half, another Koo field goal to make it 14-6. This is a 45-yard attempt by Koo. Koo, will it be an Achu? No, it's good.
It's good.
14-6. They've pulled it with an 8. 45-yard field goal. 55 seconds left. Atlanta comes right down the field. Marcus Mariota, that's who's at quarterback. 55 seconds. Mariota, he's going to throw for the end zone. The pylon touchdown. I have no clue how to pronounce that gentleman's name. Zachus, 18-yard touchdown toss. 2:41 here in the third quarter. Mariota at it again.
Fumble!
Oh, a big fumble! It was complete, then a big pop. Fumble. Atlanta has the ball, but they obviously don't take advantage of it. It's 14-13. 12:35 left in the third quarter. Jameis Winston under center. Kamara in the backfield. 4 wideouts. Man-to-man coverage for the Falcons across the board. No safety help here. There's a flag. Intercepted by Hawkins.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag was obviously on the Saints. 9:04 left in the third quarter. A 1-point lead for New Orleans. Mariota under center. Patterson the lone setback. Zachus and Bird to the top. London and Edwards to the bottom. Man coverage for the Saints. 3rd and goal from the New Orleans 5. Mariota calls for motion. Touchdown toss to Edwards.
That's a touchdown.
Atlanta takes the lead. Mariota to Edwards, 5 yards, the TD. 19-14. 4:04 to play in the third quarter. Dalton's now in at quarterback. Winston off. Out of the game, I don't know. They alternated quarterbacks quite a bit last year. I formation. Will they give it to Kamara? Dalton can run. Dalton rolls. He'll throw. That's a touchdown to Thomas. That was a well-designed play by the Saints. Andy Dalton. Oh, this is Andy Dalton. I thought that was the other guy. So we have a 22-19 lead. Winston's back in the game now, so maybe he had his bell rung or something. 2 tight end set. New Orleans looking to expand their lead on 3rd and 1 from the Atlanta 10. That was a reversed Troutman.
That's a touchdown.
Let's watch that replay in slow motion. It's a tight end reverse. That's a nifty little play there. New Orleans takes a commanding lead
Touchdown.
over Atlanta. 29-19. Koo will try to bring the Falcons to within 7 as he cuts into that 10-point lead. Chip shot field goal for Koo. Again, no Achu. It is good. Jake Cruz, how you doing, my friend? 29-22. New Orleans in an I formation. Winston under center. This is probably, my guess, it's a pick. I don't think it's a long touchdown. I think it's a pick. Winston will throw picks. It's going to be a fumble by Prentice. Atlanta recovers.
There's a flag on the play.
The flag must have been on New Orleans because the fumble counted. Wow, so Atlanta cannot take advantage of the turnover. Winston will kneel on the ball.
Third down.
And New Orleans gets out of Atlanta with a victory. 29-22, back and forth. Alvin Kamara, player of the game, 26 rushes, 178 yards, and a touchdown. One catch for 3 yards. Quickly to the stats. Offense for New Orleans, 377. For Atlanta, 356. Many luminaries here in the press booth. We have Jake Cruz, World's Worst Gamer, Pops Reviews, Richie L., Mark Jones, Audie Murphy, Sire0329, Smelly Wrestling Geek, Phil Cook or Koch, because you can pronounce it either way. New Orleans, let's go passing. Jameis Winston, 12 of 22, 137 yards, no touchdowns, a pick. Andy Dalton was 2 for 2 with a touchdown. Atlanta, Marcus Mariota, 21 of 30, 184 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, was sacked twice. Desmond Ridder was 2 for 2 for 56 yards. Rushing for Atlanta, leading rusher with 14. Actually, the leading rusher is Marcus Mariota, 13 for 69. Patterson was 14 for 46. No touchdowns on the ground. New Orleans, Alvin Kamara, player of the game, 178 yards on 26 carries. He had a touchdown. He rushed for 10 first downs. He did fumble once, and it was lost. His long run was 22 yards. Receiving for Atlanta, Calvin Ridley, 5 for 44. The touchdown receptions, Byron Edwards, Olamide Zachus. I apologize if I mispronounced the gentleman's name. Michael Thomas, 5 for 61 in a touchdown for New Orleans. Defense leading tackler, Onyemata, with 8 tackles. Lattimore had 8 tackles. 2 sacks by Davenport. Fumble recovery by Pete Werner. For Atlanta, leading tacklers, Hawkins and Terrell both with 7. Sacks, Jarrett and Graham. Fumble recoveries, Evans and Ogunji. Again, I apologize. Where kickers. Young Ho Koo, 3 for 3 for field goals. Long was 45, 1 for 1 for extra points. Will Lutz, 3 for 3 for extra points. New Orleans wins 29-22. Alvin Kamara, player of the game. Let's go back. Ooh, this is going to be a good game. This game I actually am looking forward to. How you liking New England's chances tomorrow? Not good, Jakey. Not good. Not good. They lost in our sim, by the way. That'll make you happy. A crazy game in overtime, 39-36. This is a good game tomorrow. This is because Baker Mayfield went to Carolina. He's their starting quarterback against his old team, Cleveland. The NFL couldn't ask for a better week 1 right here. Russell Wilson will go against his old team. He's in Denver now. They'll go to Seattle to take them on. Let's sim the game. I took Carolina in my office pool. Go to the highlights. 7:56 to play in the first quarter. Carolina, first and goal from the Cleveland 5. Mayfield under center. McCafferty behind him. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Motion for Carolina. McCafferty to the right, cuts back middle. He is in for the score. 5 yards. Christian McCaffrey. 7-0 Carolina. Watson, I don't think he's really playing. I think he's suspended, but again, this is a game, and he can't really, most likely he'll get the majority of snaps when he does come back. I think maybe he is playing. I don't know. Remember, this is a game. Chubb is the lone setback. Motion for Cleveland. Watson intercepted by Thompson at the goal line. They'll spot it actually at the Carolina 2. Big pick. 7-0 Carolina. field goal attempt for Cleveland of 60 yards. Do I have that right? No, 50 yards, excuse me. By York. Jacoby Brissett is the holder. It's good.
It's good.
50-yard attempt. 7-3. Carolina's up 7-3. 10:48 left in the first half. Gonzalez will attempt a 58-yarder. Under 50% chance of making it, 47% chance. That's short. That is short. On target, but short.
No good.
2:18 left in the first half. Gonzalez gets another attempt to try to put Carolina up by 10. They now lead 7-3. Much shorter field goal, 37 yards. 88% chance of making it. Walker to hold. Gonzalez strikes this one through. We have a 10-3 game.
It's good.
6:53 to play in the third quarter. Watson in shotgun. Chubb next to him. Man coverage. 3 down linemen for Carolina. Is Watson going to throw another pick here?
Intercept.
Yes, he does. Chin returns it to the Cleveland 28. Jeremy Chin with the pick of Deshaun Watson. That's going to set up another Gonzalez field goal attempt. This one will be 45 yards. Walker to hold. Gonzalez struck that pretty good. It's through. 13-3. 10-point lead. 10-point lead for Carolina. Watson leads Cleveland down to the Carolina 3. It's 3rd and goal. Chubb, the lone setback. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Watson to throw. Touchdown to Peoples-Jones.
That's a touchdown.
3-yard toss. 13-10. Carolina, yet another field goal. This one of 37 yards. Richie says, man, a lot of long field goal attempts this week so far, LOL. Well, they kick a lot of long field goals in the NFL nowadays. Gonzalez, 88% chance of this one. That's good. He struck that one well.
It's good.
16-10. Yet another field goal attempt for the Carolina Panthers with 3:40 to play in the game. This is huge. This will put them up by 2 scores. 35-yarder. He knuckleballs it through.
It's good.
He didn't really hit that well, but it's good. 19-10. Watson in shotgun. 2:08 left in the game at the Carolina 3. 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Watson.
Complete.
Touchdown to Peoples-Jones.
Touchdown.
Another 3-yard touchdown toss to Jones. 19-17. 56 seconds left to ice the game. Gonzalez from 50 yards out. This will ice it. This will ice it. Cleveland came after it. Gonzalez, he might have shanked it. It sneaks through.
It's good.
Sneaks through the right upright. 22-17. Mayfield takes a knee. He gets revenge against his old team. I hope that happens tomorrow. Again, I took them in my office pool. Christian McCaffrey, player of the game, 22 rushes, 92 yards, a touchdown, 5 catches, 50 yards. 281 in offense for Cleveland, 289 for Carolina. Time of possession went to Carolina, 34-25. Cleveland, Deshaun Watson, 22 of 42, 220, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Carolina, Baker Mayfield managed the game quite well, got him in scoring position quite a bit. They kicked a ton of field goals, 16-25, 64% completion, 197. No touchdowns, but more importantly, no turnovers, no interceptions. Rushing, Christian McCaffrey, 22 for 92, as we stated, player of the game. He had a touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 10 for 56. Chubb, 7 for 12. That's not good if your lone running back only has 12 yards. Receiving for Cleveland, Cooper and Bell and Peoples-Jones all had 5 receptions, respectively 80 yards, 59 yards, 38 yards, but Peoples-Jones had 2 touchdown receptions. Carolina, Christian McCaffrey, 5 for 50. Carolina defense, Jeremy Chin, 6 tackles and an interception. Shaq Thompson had an interception. 1 sack on Deshaun Watson by Brown. Cleveland, Jones and Coramo, both with 7 tackles. Sacks, Clowney and Elliott, no interceptions of Baker Mayfield. Kicking, York was 1 for 1, 50-yard field goal, 2 for 2 for extra points for the Cleveland Browns in a defeat. Zane Gonzalez went zanely nuts. He was 5 of 6, as long as 50 yards. You know, he has to have an honorable mention of player of the game, and 1 for 1 for extra points. As Jake Cruz says, it's not good if you're starting Chubb in your fantasy team. No, it's not. Again, this is for fun. What's up next here? San Francisco at Chicago. I took San Francisco in my office pool. And let's sim it. Let's go to the highlights. Let's pause it. So with 6:26 left in the first quarter, I can't tell who's quarterback. It's not Garoppolo. It's the other guy. I can't see. First and goal from the Chicago 2. San Francisco's going to punch this thing in. Motion for the 49ers. Lance takes it in himself.
That's a touchdown.
So Trey Lance with a 2-yard quarterback run and the score. 7-0. The kick was good. Chicago comes downfield. 2 tight ends set. 2nd and 6 from the San Francisco 8. Fields looking, throws to Mooney. Touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
As Sox Arizona says, Lance at quarterback. Thank you very much, my friend. So it's a 7-7 game. Robbie Gould going to try a 59-yard field goal attempt. 52% chance of making it to try to put San Francisco up. Garoppolo to hold. That's got the distance. It's good.
It's good.
10-7 San Francisco. 9:05 left in the half. 10-7 Frisco. Fields under center for the Bears. 1st and 10 at the 49er 33. Motion out of the backfield.
Complete.
Quick hitter to Mooney. Mooney breaks a ton of tackles. He's streaking right down the middle of field for the score. Soldier Stadium erupts. Justin Fields to Darren Mooney. Touchdown, 14-10. Lance now for the 49ers. That's Pitt. No, Mitchell takes it out of the hands. He is gone. The horse has left the barn, and it's not coming back. That is a touchdown toss to Mitchell.
That's a touchdown.
Lance to Mitchell, 64 yards and the score. 17-14. 4:01 left in the first half. Lance will face zone coverage here. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Mitchell the lone setback. It's probably a pick. Morrow with the pick. And a good return. Lance makes the tackle to save the touchdown. Return to the San Francisco 15. 49ers hold, though, and force a Santos field goal for the tie. 28 yards. Chip shot, really. And that's good.
It's good.
So we're knotted at 17. 2:12 to play in the half. Lance under center. 1st and 10 against zone coverage. 4 wideouts. Mitchell, the lone setback. Trips to the top of the screen for the 49ers. Again, this is a touchdown or a turnover. Motion, bottom of the screen for 49ers. Lance rolls a bit, throws. That's complete to McLeod. He breaks a tackle. He's heading down the sideline.
Fumble!
And he fumbles!
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, 31 yards, and then he fumbles. Great job by the Bears defense. 17-17, 2:05 left to play in the first half. Fields in shotgun against zone coverage for the 49ers. Ball at the Chicago 38. Fields, he's going to chuck this thing up deep. Going to the sidelines. Mooney wide open. He's going in for the score. Mooney beats his defenders.
That's a touchdown.
Fields to Mooney, 62 yards, and the Nestea plunge. 24-17 Chicago Bears. Bears with 4 seconds left in the half. Santos will attempt a 38-yard field goal to put them up by 10. Santos strikes it well and through. We go to the half, 27-17. 10:26, third quarter. Bears are at it again. 3rd and 3 from the San Francisco 33. Fields will face zone coverage too deep. Shotgun snap to Fields. All day in the world. Mooney, he's off to the races again. That was a medium slant. He beat the zone coverage, found the seam in the defense. 33-yard touchdown toss to Mooney. Extra point, good. 34-17. 9:12 to play in the third quarter. Lance trying to bring the 49ers back. He's in shotgun. 4 wide receivers. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Mitchell next to Lance against man coverage. Lance sidelines. That's going to go for a touchdown by Ayak. And boy, he says yuck, 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 yuck all the way into the end zone.
That's a touchdown.
Catch and run of 55 yards. Lance to Ayak. 24-34 Bears in the lead by 10. 3:30 to play. Lance and the 49ers back in business. 2nd and goal from the Bear 2. Tight formation for the 49ers. Motion, bottom of the screen for San Francisco. Lance, quick hitter to Kittle.
That's a touchdown.
Tight end slant, 2-yard touchdown toss. Extra point, good. 34-31. We enter the fourth quarter. Bears trying to regain their footing. 1st and 10 at the 49er 30. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Montgomery the lone setback. Man coverage for the 49ers. Fields looking to throw. Has time. He's throwing deep sideline to the pylon. Mooney with the touchdown catch.
That's a touchdown.
Fields to Mooney, 30 yards. 41-31. If you had the over in week 1 in a lot of these games, you're looking good. Fields up to it again. Ball at the Chicago 28. But this one is picked by Shair. Aziz Ali Shair. That is a huge defensive stop for the 49ers. A bad interception for the Bears. 49ers. Lance under center. 1st and goal from the Chicago 5, looking to punch it in. Cut the lead to 3. Lance to throw. Kittle, the tight end, on the crossing pattern in the end zone. 5 yards and the score. 41-38, Bears in the lead. 7:04 left in the game. Fields has led the Chicago offense down to the San Francisco 10. It's now 3rd and 9. San Francisco needs a huge stop here. Motion for the Bears. Fields back to pass. Brown, touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Downtown St. Brown. 10-yard touchdown toss. 48-38. Full house backfield for the Bears. They're just gonna. This is them kneeling on the ball. 22 seconds left in the game. Fields takes a knee. Chicago wins at home to the delight of the Cubs, the Bears, the Great White Shark. Darnell Mooney, player of the game, 12 catches, 252 yards, 5 touchdowns. Holy cow! Sign him up, folks. Sign him up. Bears win 48-38. quickly to the stats. Bears, 557 yards of offense compared to San Francisco's 396. Bears, 34 minutes in possession. San Francisco, 25. Trey Lance, 16 of 28, 57%. 294, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Good game. Good game for Trey Lance, just not good enough. As Richie yells, says points, 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 and more points. Justin Fields threw 41 times, 28 completions, 68%. Holy cow. 6 touchdowns, 1 pick. Tremendous game by Fields. Bears fans would love that if that happens. Justin Fields rushed 17 times himself for 80 yards. Wow. I don't know if that's going to happen. Mitchell, 12 for 56. 1 touchdown run was by Trey Lance, the quarterback. I don't think there were any rushing touchdowns for the Bears. No, there weren't. Receiving for Chicago, we already know Mooney, 12 for 252. 5 touchdowns, player of the game. That's a career for some people. Kittle, 5 for 22 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mitchell had a touchdown reception along with Ayuk. Defense for the 49ers, leading tackler with 10, Fred Warner. No sacks for the defense. 1 pick by Al-Shair. For the Bears, leading tackler with 8, Brisker, the strong safety. No sacks. Interception was by Morrow. Fumble recovery, Brisker. Kicking for the Bears. Cario Santos, 2 for 2. His long was 38. 6 for 6 for extra points. Kickers are getting their workouts in this sim so far. Yes, they could tie a record. San Francisco, Gold, 1 for 1, 59 yards, 5 for 5 for extra points. You put up 38 points, you think you're going to win. Not if your defense gives up 48. Bears 48, 49ers 38. Back to our sim week 1. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. I took Cincinnati at home in my office pool. Let's sim this puppy. Go to the highlights. McPherson, 4th and 2 field goal. 11:04 to play in the first quarter. It's good, 3-0 Cincinnati.
It's good.
I'm liking that. Pittsburgh's going to try to tie it at the start of the second quarter. Boswell a chip shot here. Pretty much a sure thing. And that's good. We're 3-3 in Cincinnati.
It's good.
4th and 2, another field goal attempt for the Bengals. McPherson, this will be a 42-yard attempt to make it 6-3. That looks good to me.
It's good.
So it's 6-3 Bengals. Pittsburgh with 2:25 left in the half. Boswell, this is a long field goal. This is, holy cows. Is this 61 yards? 14 and 17. Am I doing that right? That's 61 yards, my friend. Does he have the leg for it? He's got the distance. I think that's good.
It's good.
61 yards by Chris Boswell. We're knotted at 6. 1:08 left in the half. Joe Burrow under center for Cincinnati. 2nd and 6 from the Pittsburgh 10. Why is Pittsburgh playing zone? Burrow hands it to Mixon. Mixon shimmy shams his way into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown run for Joe Mixon. Holy cow, 13-6, and guess who's back on the field for the Steelers? Mr. Boswell. He's going to attempt a 57-yarder to make it 13-9. This will be his 3rd field goal of the half. He's got the leg here. It's good.
It's good.
Holy cow. 13-9 as we start the second half. We're down the third quarter. 10:37. Who's back on the field for the Steelers? Mr. Boswell. This is a 54-yard attempt. None of these are short ones. Boswell puts it up. He's got the leg. It's through. Unbelievable.
It's good.
54 yards for Boswell. It is now 13-12. Trubisky, he's throwing the post. It's a touchdown to Claypool. Did Trubisky has his eyes shut on that? So Mitchell Trubisky is 34 yards and the touchdown toss. It's now 19-13. This doesn't look well for me. I have Cincinnati in my office pool. Hopefully this doesn't happen tomorrow or today. It's today now. Burrow under center. 4 wide outs. The lone running back is Mixon. Pittsburgh. Defense right across the board. Sideline to sideline. No safety help. 2nd and 4. Burrow, don't throw a pick, son. It's picked. Fitzpatrick steps in front. Steelers have it at the Cincinnati 31. What do they do with that? Well, they set up a field goal, it seems. 1:55 to play in the 3rd quarter. Boswell, 42-yard attempt. Miss. Nope, that's through. And good. 22-13. Pittsburgh comes into Cincinnati, laying the smackdown. McPherson trying to make it a 22-15 game. 9:02 left in this football game. 45-yard field goal attempt. He's got to make it here. Allen to hold. That's a knuckleball. And he misses it.
Wide right.
It is wide right. You're correct, Al. 22-13 Pittsburgh. Trubisky and the Steelers 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 42. Come on, Trubisky, throw a pick. Motion for the Steelers, bottom of the screen. Trubisky, back to pass. Intercepted by Apple. Ball spotted at the Cincinnati 32. Bengals have to take advantage of this. It looks like they do. Well, I don't know if it's the same drive, actually. 4:29 left in the game. 22-13. 1st and goal for Joe Burrows and the Bengals at the Pittsburgh 4. Burrows in shotgun. Burrows, quick toss to Higgins on the out.
That's a touchdown.
4-yard touchdown throw. 22-20 Pittsburgh. 1:44 left in the game. McPherson will try his Boswell imitation. This is a 59-yarder for the win. He struck it low and hard. It's got the distance. It sneaks through the left upright.
It's good.
23-22. There's much joy in Cincinnati. But now, with 4 seconds left, Boswell, who's been perfect all game to our knowledge, this is for the win. So Pittsburgh was able to get in field goal position with the time left. 52-yarder for the win. And much tears in Cincinnati. Boswell, he might have shanked it. He shanked it!
Wide right.
Boswell on the field goal that would have won it. 52 yards. That's all, folks. Wide right. Pittsburgh loses by 1. All is well in Cincinnati. 23-22 as Richie L says, LOL. What an incredible game. Yes, it was. I believe that's the only field goal he missed. Player of the game, Tay Higgins, 7 catches, 103 yards, a touchdown. Let's quickly go to the stats. Cincinnati 385 in offense. Pittsburgh 358. Pittsburgh 31 minutes. Cincinnati 28 minutes of possession. I want to go quickly to the kicker. Yes! He was 5 of 5 until that last field goal attempt of 52 yards that would have won the game, and he missed it. So he was 5 of 6, 1 for 1 for extra points. McPherson was 3 for 4, 2 for 2 for extra points. His long was that 59-yarder, and that did prove to be the winning points. That's pretty freaking wild. Let's go to the passing very quick. Burrows, 27 of 38, 71% completion, 295, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Pittsburgh, Mitchell Trubisky. You guys are in trouble that you have Mitchell Trubisky as your quarterback. 18 of 39, 46%. That's about right. 246, a touchdown, and a pick. Pittsburgh rushing. Najee Harris, 26 for 121, 4.7 yards a carry, no touchdowns. Cincinnati, Joe Mixon, 18 for 79, 4.4 yards a carry. He had a touchdown. Receiving for the Bengals, Boyd, 8 for 100. T. Higgins, 7 for 103. Higgins had the touchdown reception. Johnson for Pittsburgh, 8 for 129. Defense for the Steelers with 7 tackles, Bush Jr. and Jack. No sacks. They did have 1 pick by Fitzpatrick, the free safety. Cincinnati, leading tackler, Pratt, the linebacker, with 11. Logan Wilson chipped in with 9. 3 sacks at Trubisky. Wilson had 1. Johnston had the second. Reeder had the third. Not necessarily in that order. The interception was by Apple. And we already did the kicking. So Cincinnati, holy cow, they held their breath. Boswell could have won it at the end. The only field goal he missed, the one that mattered. They all mattered, but that's what you remember, the one you miss. Cincinnati 23, Pittsburgh 22. Shall we move on? Tampa Bay. This is actually the Monday night game, I think. So let's skip over that. Let's do that last. I think that's the Monday night game. I could be wrong. I don't know. We already did these. We gotta go down to here. Screw it. We'll do it. I was gonna wait for last. I don't know if it's the Monday night game. Let's go here. I took Tampa on the road. Let's go to the highlights. Dallas, full house backfield. They'll punch it in with Pollard.
That's a touchdown.
It sure is, Al. That's a touchdown. 7-0 Cowboys. Now, with 39 seconds left in the first quarter, Mayer for the field goal. Tampa got some good pressure right up the middle. That's good. No, he missed.
Wide right.
Oh, it knuckleballed at the last second. Misses the 45-yarder. So 7-0, and here comes Tom Brady. First and goal for the Buccaneers at the Dallas 9. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Vaughn, the lone running back. Man coverage for the Cowboys. Brady rolls, throws. Evans, touchdown at the pylon.
That's a touchdown.
Broncos Monday night game. Thank you, Jake. So it's a 7-7 game. We'll do that one last. 6:06 to play in the half. Prescott in shotgun. Ball at midfield. Elliott, the lone setback. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts for Dallas against man coverage for Tampa. No safety help. This is dangerous. Let's see if Prescott throws deep here. It's a pick.
Intercept.
Dean with the interception. Oh, Dak. So Dak throws a pick. This can't be good. If there's a highlight with a punt, I think this might be a blocked punt for a touchdown. 2 minutes left in the first half, knotted at 7. Anger punting just inside his end zone. Does Tampa Bay block it? Yes, they do! Unbelievable! So the blocked punt, Tampa now has it. First and goal at the Dallas 3. Looks like they're going to punch it right in. Brady under center, 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Vaughn, the lone setback. He'll give it to Vaughn. Pitch to Vaughn. To the left. He's in.
That's a touchdown.
Block punt leads to a 14-7 lead unless they miss the point. They don't. But Dallas, wow. Dallas comes downfield pretty quick. They're going to try to tie it with 45 seconds left in the half. Dak Prescott under center against zone coverage. I don't like to play zone down near the end zone. That's a touchdown to Lamb. He beats his defenders, turns to the outside, gets to the pylon for the score. Prescott to Lamb, 19 yards, extra point, good. We are now in the third quarter. Brady and the offense drive down to the Dallas 30. The drive stalls. We're looking at a suck-up field goal attempt of 47 yards. Flag on the play will be on Dallas. The field goal is good. Tampa's up 17-14.
There's a flag on the play.
3:55 left in the third quarter. Maher to try to tie it at 17. 42-yard field goal attempt. These are tense moments here. That kick looks Good. It is.
It's good.
We're knotted at 17. 4:36 left in the football game. Dallas will try to take the lead on the leg of Maher. 38-yard attempt. I'm sorry, 38-yard attempt. He should make this. 80% chance of making it. It's a fake. Rush throws. That's a touchdown to Ferguson. Dallas with the razzle
That's a
dazzle.
touchdown.
Cooper rush to Jake Ferguson, 21 yards on the fake field goal toss. What a gutsy call by the Cowboys, 24-17. But Brady brings the offense down with 1:08 left in the game. Tampa, 4th and 18. This is the game, it seems. From the Dallas 26, Jones, Evans, Gage to the top of the screen, Goodwin to the bottom. Vaughn the lone setback. Man coverage for the Cowboys. Brady to throw. He's going for the end zone. Evans, touchdown. And Tom Brady breaks the Cowboys' hearts. If the extra point is good, we have a tie game. The extra point is good. It is 24-24. But Dak Prescott says, I can do what you can do, Mr. Brady, and better because you're an old man and I'm young. He has led the Cowboys to a possible game-winning field goal attempt. Maher, this is a 34-yard field goal attempt with 28 seconds left in the game. 24-24. Maher puts it up and through.
It's good.
27-24 Cowboys. Well, I can tell you who already won the game because I'm looking at the record up top. I'm looking at the record. Brady to throw, last play of the game. And Brady is hit as he throws. It will not be enough. It's going to be incomplete. Football game over.
3rd down.
Dak Prescott, player of the game, 29-37, an interception and a touchdown toss, 318. 27-24, another big game here. Let's go to the stats. Dallas had 452 yards of offense. Tampa only 255. Tampa 26 minutes of possession. Dallas 33. Brady 19-29. Trask came in the game. Maybe Brady got his bell rung for a little bit. He was 1 for 3. Brady 173, 2 touchdowns, no picks. We already did Dallas. Rush had the fake field goal touchdown toss to Ferguson. Ezekiel Elliott, 18 carries for the Cowboys, 119 yards. Vaughn, 14 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving for Tampa. Evans, Bratt, both with 4. Evans had 44 yards and 2 touchdowns. Gage had 42 more yards of receiving on 3 receptions. Dallas. James Washington, 7 for 84. Jake Ferguson on the fake field goal. He had the touchdown reception. And Lamb had a touchdown reception, 4 for 73 yards and a score. Defense for the Cowboys. Leading tackler is Esch. Oh, like Butterbean. Esch. 8 tackles. They sacked. Dallas had 1 sack. It was DeMarcus Lawrence. No fumble recoveries or interceptions. Tampa Bay leading tackler, Winfield Jr. with 10. Tampa Bay had 1 sack. It was Villa. They had 1 interception. Jamal Dean. Kicking's been huge in this first week. Ryan Suckup 1 for 1 for field goals. 3 for 3 for extra points. Maher won it at the end. He was 2 for 3, but he made the field goal that mattered. 3 for 3 for extra points. Once again, 27-24. Dallas wins at home in week 1. Dak Prescott, your player of the game. Philadelphia at Detroit. I took Philly in my office pool. Let's go to the highlights. This is a blocked punt. No! This might be a punt return for a touchdown for Philadelphia. Or for Detroit, excuse me. Raymond.
Fumble.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh, boy. So the fumble will give Philadelphia the ball. Now with 8:32 to play in the first quarter, we have an Elliott field goal attempt of 54 yards. As Wordsworth Gamer says, Giselle 27, Tom 24. Field goal sneaks through, it's good. Had enough leg. 56 yards. 3-0. Lions. Lions look to make it 6-0. Much shorter field goal. The Lions look to tie it, at 3-3. Siebert. Short field goal. And that's good. 3-3 game. So it's 3-3. Lions, 2nd and 4 from their 33. Goff against zone coverage here. Probably a pick. White intercepts it, and he might go all the way. Goff makes a touchdown-saving tackle at the Detroit 16. 8:12 to play in the half. 3-3 game. I formation for Philadelphia. Hurts under center for the Eagles. Motion for the Eagles, top of the screen. Hurts, back to throw. Touchdown to the pylon.
Complete.
Goddard.
That's a touchdown.
Goddard. 11-yard touchdown toss. Philadelphia leads 10-3. Goff in shotgun, 6:53 to play in the half. Ball at the Detroit 47. Man coverage for the Eagles. Goff looking. That's picked. Reddick with the interception. Gets to the sidelines. He might... Oh! Goff makes the tackle once again. This looks like it's going to lead to a Philadelphia field goal with 2:47 to play in the half. Another short field goal. Eagles trying to go up 13-3. Elliott puts it up and through. It's a 13-3 lead for Philadelphia. 23 seconds left. Philadelphia somehow got the ball back. They're at the Detroit 29. Half is coming to an end. Hurts in shotgun. 5 wideouts. Hurts throws. Pascal's going to get in. Detroit, the stench you smell is coming from the pantaloons of the Detroit Lions players. 20-3. Siebert at the end of the half. 38-yard field goal. That's good.
It's good.
It sure is, Al. So we come out of halftime, 20-6, 6:01 left in the third quarter. Elliott with the long field goal attempt of 57 yards. That's got the leg. Oh, it doesn't. It looked like he got under it.
No good.
No, it wasn't. It was short. Lions have a reprieve here. 2:41. They're down by 14. 3rd and goal from the Philadelphia 2. Goff under center. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Eagles playing for the run. Swift, the lone setback for Detroit. Motion for the Lions.
Complete.
Quick hitter to Clark on the slant. Or Chark. 2-yard touchdown toss. 20-13. Eagles in the fourth quarter. 11:01 to play in the game. Hurts has the Eagles offense. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 27 against zone coverage. Motion for the Eagles. Shotgun snap. Hurts pumps all day in the world. Throws deep sidelines. Touchdown to Smith.
That's a touchdown.
Eagles are just too tough. 7:12 to play in the game. Bernard Strom, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Another fellow Red Sox and New England Patriot fan. 27-13. Goff trying to lead a comeback with 7:12 to play in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Lions at the Eagle 12. Shotgun to Goff against man coverage. Goff picked off because it's Goff. Bradbury with the interception at the Eagle 8. Eagles will take a knee. It's academic, folks. Philadelphia wins the game. Player of the game, Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, 18-28, 186 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He also rushed 19 times for 79 yards. He was a one-man wrecking crew. Let's quickly go to the stats. Eagles, 324 yards of offense. Detroit, 335. Detroit, 25 minutes. Philadelphia, 34 minutes of possession. Philadelphia, passing. Well, we already gave you Hurts. You know he's player of the game. Completed 64% of his passes. Goff, 19 of 32, 59% completion. 1 touchdown to 3 interceptions. Well, those are killers, my friend. Rushing, Swift, 16 for 68. That's for Detroit. Philadelphia, we already know Hurts was 19 of 79. Sanders chipped in 17 carries for 46 yards. Receiving for Philadelphia, Brown, 6 for 35. Pascal, 4 for 51. Pascal had a touchdown reception, and so did Smith, 1 for 27 yards. Detroit receiving, Brown and Chark both with 5 receptions. Chark had a touchdown catch, 55 yards and 52 yards respectively for Brown and Chark. Defense for the Lions, Anzalone with 8 tackles. The linebacker. No sacks for Detroit's defense, no interceptions, no fumble recoveries. For the Eagles, leading tackler, well, they had 4 guys with 6. Edwards, Cox, Reddick, and Bradbury. No sacks by the Eagle defense. They did have 3 interceptions. Bradbury, Reddick, and White. Kicking, Elliott, 2 for 3 for field goals. His long was 56, 3 for 3 for extra points for the Eagles. For Detroit, Siebert, 2 for 2 for field goals, 1 for 1 for extra points. Lions lose. That's not shocking. They're the Detroit Lions. Philadelphia 27, Lions 13. Back to our sim, week 1. Indianapolis, Houston. Indianapolis, they have Matty Ryan now, I do believe. I took Indianapolis in my office pool. Let's see if I'm right in our sim. Let's go to the highlights. So Houston, with 13:21 to play in the first quarter, long field goal, holy cow, 59 yards for Fairbairn. I think that's a Shankapalooza. Yep.
Wide left.
It sure is, Al. 11:17 to play in the first quarter. Matty Ryan has the Colts offense at the Houston 12. Third and goal. Ryan to throw. All day in the world to the pylon. Doolin, touchdown. Touchdown. As World's Worst Gamer says, Matty Ice, baby. 7-0 Indianapolis. 9:51 to play in the first quarter. Houston goes to a full house backfield. This is a fumble. It's a fumble. Or it could be a pick. Or it could be a touch. No, it's a pick. Gilmore with the interception from the arm of Davis Mills. Or from intended for Mills. Ryan back to pass, 7-0. Campbell. And he fumbles. Big play by the Houston defense. Good job by Houston. The Texans. But they can't do anything, obviously, because with 48 seconds left in the first quarter, Matty Ice has the Colts offense 2nd and 6 at the Houston 7. Man coverage for Houston, 4 down linemen. Pitch to Taylor to the right, shimmy, sham, spins, and in for the Nestea plunge. 7-yard touchdown run for Jonathan Taylor. 11:31 to go in the half. 13-0 Indianapolis, so they missed the extra point, or they went for 2 and didn't get it. Fairbairn will attempt his second field goal. This is much closer. 32 yards. That looks good, folks. 13-3. 6:55 to play in the first half. 13-3. Colts are at it again with Matty Ryan. 2nd and 6 from the Houston 10. Taylor lone setback. 2 wideouts, a tight end, and a slot receiver for Indianapolis. They're doubling Pierce. You can see that to the top of the screen with Petrie. The free safety. Ryan throws middle. Campbell, touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Medium cross.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag was on the other team, Houston. 20-3, 5:12 left in the first half. I formation. Mills under center. Mills to throw.
Complete. Fumble.
Oh, complete and fumbled inside the 5. That's an ouchie. Houston just shooting themselves in the foot with a shotgun there. 1:10 left in the half. Once again, Houston drives down. They trail by 17. Mills in shotgun. Man coverage across the board. Blitz. Colts. They pick up the blitz.
Complete.
This time, Mills hits
That's a
Howard.
touchdown.
And he does a yuck in the end zone. 20-10. 44 seconds left in the half. Matty Ice. 2nd and 10 from the Indianapolis 41, facing zone coverage. Ryan back to pass. Is it a pick or is it a touchdown? It is a pick by Murray. So Houston might have an opportunity before the half. They do not. We go to the second half. 11:25 in the third quarter. Once again, the Colts have driven down into Houston territory, deep in Houston territory. And on 4th and 7, are they insane? They're going to go for it on 4th and 7 from the Houston 12. Is their kicker hurt? I don't know. Does he stink? Wow, that's a gamble here on 4th and 7. You put the points on the board, my friend.
Incomplete.
That was insane. Drug test, Frank Reich. So 20-10, they'll be talking about that. And even if the Colts win, they're going to talk about that. 20-10, Fairbairn, will attempt a 40-yard field goal to pull the Texans to within 7. They're down 20-10. Good pressure by the Colts, but the kick is up and good.
It's good.
So it's 20-13, Indianapolis. 14:47 left in the game. Blankenship to attempt a 45-yard field goal attempt to make it a 10-point lead once again for the Colts. Blankenship. Noel Foilstone. And that's good.
It's good.
23-13. Matty Ice with 3:43 left in the game, trying to make it academic here. Ball at the Houston 6. Pitch to Taylor. He gets to the left, cuts back to the middle, and he is in.
That's
like
a
Flynn. 6-yard touchdown run for Jonathan Taylor. 30-13. 2:23 to play in the game. Mills in shotgun. 4 wideouts. Motion to the bottom of the screen. Mills. Houston needs a score. That's a pick by
Intercepted.
Fancy Son. And the return for the Colts goes to their 38. Hack to punt. That's the game. Indianapolis wins 13-3. Let's look at the player of the game. Jonathan Taylor, the running back, 27 rushes, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 catches, 12 yards. Quickly to the stats. 412 yards for the victorious Colts. 362 for Houston. Time of possession, 32 for the Colts. 27 minutes for Houston. Indianapolis, Ryan, 17 of 27, 63%, 190 in yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. For Houston, Davis Mills, 22 of 36, 61%, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Houston rushing, Pierce, 23 for 89. Indianapolis, well, we know Taylor went for 204. He's the player of the game and 2 touchdowns. Indianapolis receiving, Campbell, 7 for 73 and a touchdown reception. Pierce chipped in with 4 for 61. The other touchdown toss on his only reception was Doolin. It was for 12 yards and the score. Houston receiving, O.J. Howard, the tight end, 6 for 57. He had a touchdown. Moore, 5 for 62. Cooks, 4 for 91. Defense for the Texans. Leading tackler with 9. Kirksey. Chipping in with 7 and 7. Nelson and Petrie. No sacks. They did have 1 interception. Murray, the strong safety. Indianapolis Colts leading tackler, the linebacker Leonard with 14. He was a busy beaver. They had 2 sacks. Leonard had 1. And Nagaku had the other. Fumble recovery, Leonard. Wow, Leonard should be honorable mention. He had a hell of a game on defense. Kicking for the Colts, Blankenship 1-for-1 field goal, 45 yards, 3-for-4 for extra points. Houston, Fairbairn, 2-for-3, 40 yards along, 1-for-1 for extra points. Colts win opening day 30-13. I'm liking that. I got the Colts. Ooh, this should be a good game. This should be a good game here. Las Vegas Raiders, Los Angeles Chargers. I took the Chargers in my office pool. Let's go to the highlights. Chargers looking to strike first. Ebert fumbles. Oh, as he crosses midfield. So it's 6:28 to play in the first quarter. Carr is in shotgun. 3rd and 7 from the Charger 30. Motion, bottom of the screen for the Raiders. Carr pumps. He's throwing deep.
Complete.
Adams breaks a tackle and he goes in for the touchdown. Raiders strike first. 30-yard touchdown toss. Carr to Adams. Extra point good. 7-0. 3:47 to play in the first quarter. Hebert looking to bring the Chargers back against zone coverage. He's in shotgun. Hebert, extra blocker, has time, throws deep sideline, picked off by Abram. Good job by the Raiders. 7-0. Ebert leads the offense. 1st and 10 to the Vegas 15, 12:55 to play in the half. Motion for the Chargers. Ebert pitches to Eckler. Eckler gains the corner and is in. 7-7. 10:24 to play. In the first half, Carr against zone coverage. Jacobs to the outside, breaks a tackle. No one's catching him. He is gone.
That's a touchdown.
44 yards. Carr to Jacob. Extra point good, 14-7. Hebert. 3rd and 14 at the Vegas 23, trying to tie it here. Under duress, he throws under pressure.
Complete.
Hits Guyton.
That's a touchdown.
We're an extra point away from a tie. It is 14-14. Carr, with 8 seconds left, has led the Las Vegas Raiders to the Charger 1. Now they will go for a chip shot field goal for the lead at the half. Carlson. It's good.
It's good.
So at the half, it's 17-14 Raiders. 10:54 into the third quarter. Carr and the Raiders are going to go for it on 4th and 5 at the Charger 37. Carr throws incomplete to Abram. To Adams, excuse me, I'm sorry. 7:07 left in the third quarter. Raiders maintain that 3-point lead. Hebert and the Chargers, 1st and 10 at their 35. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts. Hebert.
Complete. Fumble.
Oh, the ball is complete, and then the fumble. Donald Praham coughs up the football. The Raiders follow this up in the fourth quarter with a 1st and goal at the Charger 4, 3-point lead. Raiders look to extend it. 2 tight ends, I formation. Carr's going to throw. Touchdown
Complete.
to Adams.
That's a touchdown.
4
There's a
yards.
flag on the play.
And the score flag was on the Chargers. 24-14, 10-point lead. 11:07 to play in the game. Ebert and the Chargers, 3rd and 4 at the 37. This doesn't bode well for the Chargers. That's a fumble. No, he gets to the outside. He's going to go all the way.
Fumble.
Oh, it is a fumble. Wow. 22-yard run. Then Eckler coughs up the pigskin. 7:04 left. Carr, 4 wideouts. Jacobs next to him in shotgun. Carr's looking for another touchdown toss to Johnson.
That's a touchdown.
It's going to be all academic. 31-14. 6:26 to play. Ebert under duress. Complete. But it's not enough. They turn it over on downs. 4:07 left in the game. Carlson for a long field goal attempt of 50 yards. Stidham to hold. Former Patriot holding there. He got it. Just snuck through the left upright.
It's good.
34-14. Garbage time. Ebert trying to get a touchdown toss here. He's in shotgun. 5 wideouts. Ebert. Touchdown to Williams. Back end zone.
That's a touchdown.
Of 3 yards. 34-21. Carlson chip shot field goal for the Raiders. Stidham to hold. It's through. 37-21.
It's good.
Raiders going to move on to victory here. Garbage time for the Chargers. Motion. Ebert padding his stats. There's another touchdown to Williams. Back of the end zone.
That's a touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
Flag was on the Raiders. Raiders will take a knee. This game's over. 37-29.
Third down.
Las Vegas. Player of the game, Derek Carr, 20 of 29, 331 yards, no interceptions, 4 touchdowns. Let's just look what Ebert did real quick. 400 yards for the Raiders of offense, 385 for the Chargers, 33 minutes for the Raiders, 27 minutes for the Chargers in offensive possession. Ebert, 32 of 38, 84%, 313 in yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick, and they lose the game. Eckler, 17 for 73, he had that fumble lost. He did have a touchdown run. Jacobs, 21 for 41. Receiving for the Raiders. Devontae Adams, 9 for 143, 2 touchdown receptions. Jacobs had a touchdown reception, and so did Johnson. For the Chargers, Allen, 9 for 144, 2 touchdowns receptions for Mike Williams at the end of the game. Guyton had the other. Defense for the Chargers, Day with 9 tackles. Tranquil had 8. 1 sack by the Chargers defense by Day. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries. For the Raiders, leading tackler, strong safety Abram, 7. Hobbs and Diablo, both with 6. The 1 sack was by the defensive right tackle Nichols. 3 fumble recoveries. Abram, Hobbs, and Nichols. They were ball hawking for sure. The Raiders were in this victory. Kicking. Carlson, 3 for 3. Field goals, 4 for 4. Extra points for the Raiders. For the Chargers, Hopkins, 3 for 3 for extra points. He did not attempt a field goal. Once again, Las Vegas Raiders 37, Los Angeles Chargers 29. Player of the game, Derek Carr. We played all these games, correct? Yes, we did. All right. We're going to save Denver and Seattle for last. Giants, Tennessee. I took Tennessee at home, but secretly I'm rooting for the Giants. I didn't put a lot of points on it. We in our office pool, we weigh the games. No point spread. You just put a point total on. So we don't include the Thursday night game. So there's 15 games. You weigh them 1 through 15. Once you use a point total, it's done. Well, let's go to the highlights. First and goal, 8:30 in the first quarter. Tennessee has it. Tannehill under center. Tannehill to throw. Touchdown to Hooper.
That's a touchdown.
Sure is, Al. 7-0. Tennessee looking to strike again with 1:34 left in the first quarter. 4 wideouts. Henry's the lone setback. Tannehill under center. Giants, can they get a turnover here? Henry out of the backfield. Motion. That's a touchdown toss to Wood in the corner to the top.
That's a touchdown.
Extra point good. 14-0. Gano trying to put the Giants on the board. Pretty solid kicker. That's through.
It's good.
14-3, 9 seconds left in the half. So the Giants defense has done a good job, but now Bullock to try to make it 17-3 for Tennessee. That short chip shot is good. We go to the half,
good.
17-3. Giants and Jones finally get in the red zone, look for a touchdown. First and goal from the Tennessee 9. Jones in shotgun. It's a give to Saquon Barkley. Out of the shotgun, he scores as he gains the corner to the right. 9-yard touchdown run, Barkley. 17-10 Tennessee. Tennessee with the ball first and 15 with 9:45 to play in the third quarter. Ball at the Tennessee 21. Tannehill drops back, looking to throw. Intercepted by Jackson. Giants have an opportunity here. Giants with 6:01 to play in the third quarter, 4th and 1. They will not go for the field goal. I might have just put the points up. But on 4th and 1, Breida is the lone setback. Shepard, Galladay, the wideouts. Tony's in the slot. Bellinger, the tight end. 4th and 1. Motion for the Giants. Jones keeps it himself. Good call there. Good call.
That's a touchdown.
3-yard touchdown run by the Giant quarterback. Extra points good. It's a 17-17 game. 5:46 left in the game. Knotted at 17. Tennessee, 2nd and goal at the Giant 4. It looks like they're going to punch it in and take the lead. Tannehill, play action fake. Touchdown to Wood.
That's a touchdown.
Play action held the defenders.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag was on the Giants. 24-17, 1:55 to play. Jones and the Giants on a 4th and 3 at the Tennessee 12. This is the ball game, folks. Can the Giants convert? Jones back to pass, throwing for the end zone. Incomplete. At the final moment, batted away by Fulton. Tennessee will take a knee. They escape at home with the 24-17 victory over the New York Giants. Player of the game, Ryan Tannehill, 24 of 30, 1 interception, 252 yards, and 3 touchdowns. We're going to go to the stats quickly. Giants 257 in offense, Tennessee 324 in offense. Giants 27 minutes, Tennessee 32 minutes. Now let's go to New York. Passing. Daniel Jones 18 to 29, 62%, 220. No touchdowns, no picks. Not a bad game for Jones. Tannehill, we already gave you his numbers, player of the game. Rushing for Tennessee, Derrick Henry 22 for 80. No touchdowns. Saquon Barkley 17 for 46, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones had a touchdown run also. Receiving for New York. Shepard 6 for 103. For Tennessee, Robert Woods 8 for 87, 2 touchdown receptions. Austin Hooper chipped in with a touchdown reception of his own. Defense for Tennessee, leading tackler Cunningham with 11. Tennessee had 4 sacks of Jones. Tart had 1. Autry had another. Dupree with 1. And Simmons with yet another sack. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries by the Tennessee defense. New York Giants defense, leading tackler McFadden, the linebacker. He had 9 tackles. 1 interception by Jackson, the left cornerback. Sacks for New York, Williams and Ellis, both defensive linemen. The kicking game for New York, Gano 1 for 1, 30-yard field goal, 2 for 2 for extra points. Tennessee, Bullock 1 for 1, 21-yard field goal, 3 for 3 for extra points. Tennessee 27, New York 17 from Nissan Stadium. And once again, Ryan Tannehill, player of the game. I think we only have these 2 games left. Jacksonville and Washington. In Washington. Let's go to the highlights. In the rain, sweet. Oh, sweet. I love rain games or snow. Field goal attempt of 39 yards. Washington trying to take the lead. The Commanders, it's good.
It's good.
3-0 Washington Commanders. Patterson for the tie as we start the second quarter. 36-yard field goal attempt. Rain coming down quite hard, and that's good. It's a 3-3 game.
It's good.
12:49 left in the half. Washington, 1st and 10 at the Jacksonville 35. Wentz under center for the Washington Commanders. It's a blitz. Gibson fumbles in the rain. Griffin picks it up. He's rolling the other way for Jacksonville. Crosses midfield, but is tripped up. Jacksonville has the ball. 5:02 left in the half. 3-3. Jacksonville. Lawrence in shotgun. 3rd and goal from the Washington 8. Zone coverage for Washington. Why? Lawrence intercepted in the end zone.
Touchback.
It'll be a touchback as Fuller picks it off for the Commanders. 1:08 left in the half. Wentz has led the offense to a 2nd and goal at the Jacksonville 2 full house backfield for Washington. They're looking to punch it in. Gibson, Williams, and McKissick are the backfield. Gibson plunges the middle for the score.
That's
in the
touchdown.
rain. 2-yard touchdown run and a nesty plunge. 6 seconds left in the half. 10-3 Washington. Patterson looks for a chip shot field goal, but the weather conditions are poor. Patterson, the kicker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It is good. We go to the half. 10-6.
It's good.
10:18 to play in the 3rd quarter. 10-6 lead for Washington. Washington again, full house backfield. 3rd and 3 at the Jacksonville 30. Motion out of the backfield. Wentz is going to throw. He's under duress. He scrambles under pressure. Complete to Williams. Williams breaks a tackle and he races into the end zone.
That's a touchdown.
What a bit of razzle-dazzle tomfoolery there for the Commanders. 14:18 to play in the game. 17-6 Washington. Sly looks to add to the lead with a field goal, and that is up and through. 26 Washington Commanders. 36-yard field goal by Sly. He'll attempt another field goal with 9:08 to play. That looks good as well.
It's good.
23-6. Looks like the Commanders, with that commanding lead, will have a victory. And once again, the Commanders are on the march. 2nd and 7 at the Jacksonville 28. 4:18 left in this game. Wentz under center. Motion for the Commanders. Wentz pitches to Williams. Williams is hit and fumbles. Jacksonville has a bit of life, but not much at all. 37 seconds left. This game is academic. Wentz takes a knee in the rain. Washington holds serve at home with a 23-6 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Player of the game, Antonio Gibson, the running back, 26 rushes, 182 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 catches, 15 yards. Stats. Jacksonville, 262 yards of offense. Washington with over 100 better, 367. Washington time of possession, 31 minutes. Jacksonville, 28. Jacksonville on offense. Let's check out Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, 18 of 33, 54%. No touchdowns and a pick. Carson Wentz, 16 of 25, a touchdown, no interceptions, 188 yards. Rushing, we already gave you that. We know Gibson, player of the game. Jacksonville, Etnan, 19 for 86. Receiving for Jacksonville Jaguars, Kirk with 5 receptions. Enton out of the backfield with 5, but Kirk with 72 yards. Enton with 27. Washington, McLaurin, 8 receptions, 75 yards, touchdown reception. Jonathan Williams, he got that out of the backfield, broke a few tackles. He went 30 yards for the score. Defense for the Commanders, Washington Commanders, 3 defensive players with 7 tackles. Allen, the defensive lineman, Davis, the linebacker, and Holcomb, the linebacker. Sacks, Allen with 2, Williams with 1, Sweet with 1, and McCain, the free safety, with 1. Interceptions, Fuller, that was in the end zone. That really was a big interception there. That killed a drive for Jacksonville. No fumble recoveries. Did we already do Jacksonville? No. Olkun with 11 tackles. Campbell had 7. No interceptions. 2 fumble recoveries. Griffin and Allen for Jacksonville. They did have one sack for Tukasi, the defensive lineman. Kicking for Jacksonville. Patterson 2 for 2 for field goals. His long was 36, no extra points. Washington, Sly 3 for 3 for field goals. Long was 46, 2 for 2 for extra points. Once again, Washington Commanders 23, Jacksonville Jaguars 6 in the rain at FedEx Field. So Washington sends the wet fans home happy. Now, the Monday night game. This is it. This is it. This is it. Dun, dun, dun. I used to watch that show on CBS. I had a crush on Valerie Bertinelli. I dated her. She just didn't know it. Final game Monday night. Denver Broncos with their new quarterback. Russell Wilson travels to his old home, Seattle Seahawks. $7:17 to play in the first quarter. Smith under center for Seattle. Seattle trying to give the home fans something to cheer about early. First and goal from the Denver 3. Penny the lone setback. Pitch to Penny to the left. Good blocking. He's in. Touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Sure is, Al. Extra point was good. 7-0. Russell Wilson leads the Broncos, his new team, right down the field. To start off the second quarter, it is 1st and 10 at the Seattle 11. Wilson facing man coverage. Here's a blitz. They pick it up. Wilson throws. Intercepted. No, it's caught by Greg Dulcich. I thought it was going to be a pick. 7-7. Here comes Russell Wilson and the Broncos once again. 1st and 10 at the Seattle 28. Wilson's going to chuck up the pigskin. That's a post pattern. Complete to Sutton, and he's in like Flint. Wilson
That's
picking
a
apart his old
touchdown.
team. That was a 28 touchdown toss. Wilson to Sutton. 14-7, but Seattle says, hey, Russell, go poop yourself. 3rd and goal for Seattle at the Denver 4. I formation. Smith under center. Calls for motion. Smith, handoff to Walker. Walker goes slamming in from the left side. 4-yard touchdown run. Kenneth Walker, extra point good, 14-14. 8 seconds left in the first half. McManus will attempt a 54-yard field goal for the lead for the Broncos. The kick is up. And good.
It's good.
So at the half, it was 17-14. 9:04 to play in the third quarter. Myers and Seattle will attempt to tie it. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that's a Shankapalooza. That's a Shankapalooza. He misses that one.
Wide right.
It sure is, Al. So it's still 17-14. 15 minutes left in the game as we start the fourth quarter. Russell Wilson has led the Broncos 1st and 10 to the Seattle 19. Beck and Williams in the backfield. Man coverage for the Seahawks. Wilson to throw. Slant. Touchdown. Judy.
That's a touchdown.
Wilson to Judy. 19 yards. And the Nestea plunge. Extra point good. 24-14. Smith trying to bring Seattle back with 10:28 to play in the game. 3rd and 3 from the Denver 32 facing zone coverage. Smith pitches to Penny. Penny gets to the outside, breaks a tackle. He is going to go all the way for the score.
That's a touchdown.
32 yards.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag was on the Broncos. 6:21 left in this game. Smith, 2nd and 7 from the Seattle 14. This is either a really long touchdown, a pick, or a fumble. Smith, it is a pick. Surtain, the second, jumps the route. Pass intended for Geno Smith. 4:42 to play. McManus for a field goal that could put it, well, no, it would not put it out of the reach of the Seahawks. He should make this, McManus. And he does. 27-21.
It's
a
good.
Touchdown for Seattle. An extra point will win it. 2:34 to play. Smith and the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at their 36 against zone coverage. MV, a.k.a. Mouse in the House, is in the room. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well across the pond. Smith to throw. It's going to be a pick by Surtain again. Surtain returns it to the Seattle 33. 2:17 left in the game. 6-point lead for the Broncos. Final game of week 1 in our little simulation. We showed you every game, all the highlights and the stats. It was a lot of fun. If you like it, we'll do it again next week. You have to tell me if you like it. Wilson, will they keep it on the ground on 3rd and 9? Pitch to Williams. He's going to fumble. No, he's going to go in for the score. I thought he was going to fumble. That's it, folks.
That's
Says
a
Porky
touchdown.
Pig. Javonte Williams, 32 yards. It's all over. This is garbage time for Smith and Seattle. 58 seconds left. 3rd and goal from the 3. Touchdown. No! Yes!
That's a touchdown.
Tyler Lockett rips the ball away from the defender. And now Russell Wilson comes back to Seattle. The Broncos will win 35-28 as Mr. Wilson takes a knee. So Wilson gets his revenge, my friend. Player of the game, the aforementioned Russell Wilson. 18 of 27, 232 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He threw for 11 first downs. Wilson also rushed 10 times for 30 yards. As people in the chat say, yeah, it was fun. So do you want me to do it again next week? We'll probably start a little earlier. I had stuff to do. We'll also have a regular football replay. I'm trying to figure out what season. I am also playing this season offline as the Patriots and the Giants. Whether I finish it in time for the season end, that's another thing. But let's go to the stats. Denver, 336 yards of offense. Seattle with 344. Seattle, 29 minutes. Denver, 30 minutes in offensive possession. Denver, we already gave you Russell Wilson, player of the game. We know that. Geno Smith, 25 of 36, 69%. He had a good game. The interceptions, they're always costly. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Got to protect that ball, Geno. Rushing for Seattle. Penny, 19 for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Walker chipped in with a touchdown of 4 yards. Denver, Javonte Williams, 20 for 80 and a touchdown run. Denver receiving. I have no clue how to pronounce these guys' last names. Akugulbomen. God bless him. 5 receptions, 103 yards, 101 yards, no touchdowns. Sutton, 5 for 77 and a touchdown reception. Judy had a touchdown reception of 19 yards, as well as Dulcich. He had an 11-yard touchdown reception. Seattle, Tyler Lockett, 8 for 81 and a touchdown. Defense for the Seahawks. Brooks had 10 tackles. Taylor had 9 tackles. Harris had 7 tackles. Those are your 3 leading tacklers. Sacks. Brooks had 1 and Ford had the other. 2 sacks. No interceptions, no fumble recoveries by the Seattle defense. Denver, leading tackler. Darby with 8. Simmons and Jackson both with 6. No sacks on Geno Smith. They did pick him off twice, and it was Patrick Surtain II doing his papa proud with 2 interceptions. No fumbles or fumble recoveries forced by the Broncos. Kicking for Denver, McManus 2 for 2 for field goals. Long was 54, 3 for 3 for extra points. For Seattle, Myers 0 for 1 for field goals, 4 for 4 for extra points. Once again, last game of Week 1, Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson and his new team. They go to his old place, and they defeat the Seattle Seahawks 35-28. Broncos are victorious. Russell Wilson says take that to his old girlfriend, the Seattle Seahawks. He's player of the game. So Week 1 is in the books. Kansas City wins. 24. Oh, no, that was a tie. That's right. That was a wild game. I forgot. 24-24. New Orleans, 29-22 over Atlanta. Carolina, another revenge game. Baker Mayfield beats his old team, Cleveland, 22-17. Chicago over San Francisco by 10 at home, 48-38. Cincinnati survives Pittsburgh at home, 23-22. When Bosk, what's his name? The kicker who made field goals all over the place for Pittsburgh, missed the final field goal attempt that would have won the game for the Steelers. I can't remember his name. Let's view the box score. Who's the kicker? Boswell, that's what it is. He missed at the end. Oh, that's not it. Skipped it. Done. Boswell missed at the end. Dallas wins at home over Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, 27-24. Detroit, well, they're the Lions. They lose at home. Philadelphia, 27. Detroit, 13. Indianapolis goes into Houston, smacks them down, 30-13. The Raiders do the Chargers in, 37-29 in Los Angeles. Buffalo, who won in real life, they lose 34-32 in our little sim fun. New England, in one of the wildest games you'll ever see, loses to Miami in Miami, 39-36. Green Bay goes into Minnesota. They win 38-17. Baltimore is shocked by the Jets, 41-27, giving Jets fans something to cheer about in the Meadowlands. Denver, as we just saw, defeated Seattle in a triumphant return of Russell Wilson to the Seattle front, 35-28. Giants gave Tennessee a tough tussle, but fall in Tennessee, 24-17. Washington Commanders slap around the Jacksonville Jaguars, 23-6. So next week we will sim week 2 before all the games. Again, the Thursday game will be over, unless I do it on Thursday night. I don't know. So that was a lot of fun. I'd like to thank World's Worst Gamer, Richie L 1991 MV, aka Mouse in the House, Bernard Strom, Sox Arizona, Pops Review, many luminaries here, Mark Jones, Audie Murphy, Sire 0329, Smelly Wrestling Geek, and I believe we got everybody. All right. Well, thank you very much. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you enjoyed a little fun stream or a little sim, we'll see how close it gets by year end. Hit the like button. We had fun. Always keep the chat fun, please. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. Love you all. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. Hit the bell for notification when we go live, because that's pretty much what we do. We might be doing some recorded stuff that we upload. I don't know yet. I don't have time to really do that. And premiere it during the week, during the day. But we'll figure that out too. So, once again, thank you. Greatly appreciate your time. God bless.